tough wrestling superstar like Sir Reggie Smythe? Well, to do that, you'd need Go Power every single day. The sort of Go Power I get from eating a bag of Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps every day. So be like me and eat Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps.
So remember, kids, bug your parents for Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps. Like a mouthful of cold beef fat in every bite.
Available at Greeny, Steffway, Wallington's food markets and other fine stores that have not yet closed down.
Listen here, you masked chicken fried Texas piece of crap.
Now listen here, Scott. We got
You
Got
listen,
the
Lynch.
time.
You listen. I'm sick of you messing me up. Paying Ferentino to freaking cripple Dash.
Come off it, Scott. Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson signed on the dotted line.
And I know you had. No, wait a goddamn minute, Lynch. I
30
know you
seconds to air,
had
Don.
something to do with Randy Quittenbell Unlimited, and I swear I'll make you pay for it, Tex.
With what?
Make us pay for it, hell. We got all the money and the power, and you got nothing.
By the Memphis Million, you'll be crying while lighting up that doobie in your pickup truck, you miserable masked muttonhead.
Scott, I am running out of
Just
time.
hang on.
And now that rat bastard, Ferentino's got everybody calling me Welfare Popeye, and I entertain them. Oh, Tex, you're gonna pay for
3,
this.
2.
Just wait, Lynch.
1.
I don't care if I have to
Now.
drag my grandma to an ATM. I'll find the money, and I'll fix all you rat bats.
All right, well, ladies and
Scott.
I gotta go, Scott.
Oh,
I gotta go.
Wait, what is this on the air, Lynch? Get me off the air now.
The mic stays on.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second hour of the Labor Day Slam-A-Thon. Don Hickson here with the rest of the crew from Snarl and Rage. Oh, well, the first hour was an action-packed and exciting event, and we've still got a whole lot more coming up. Isn't that right, Tex?
You got it, Dandy Don. Oh, man, what a spectacular thing we have tonight. Incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Bell is not here tonight after taking that buffeting on the helm from Macho Man Randy Savage. He is unable to appear this evening, much to the delight of everyone here.
No Scott Bell and no sectarians? What is it, a holiday around here?
It certainly feels like one, Myron, but up next, here's one that's no holiday, ladies and gentlemen. The RWL No Rules title, defended by the icon, the legend Magic, against Japan 5 Stars, Mr. Pogo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our second hour opening contest, the No Rules match, is set for 1 fall, with a 20-minute time limit. It's for the RWL. No rules.
Actually, ladies and gentlemen, he's wrong. Honest mistake. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Well, here's a face we haven't seen since spring in the RWL Japan 5-Star Collaborative Tour, Mr. Pogo. A hardcore icon in his own right, challenging the icon, the legend Magic tonight for the RWL No Rules Championship. And if there's anybody that could possibly take it from Magic, it could very well be Mr. Pogo.
No, Tex, I can't agree. As good as Mr. Pogo may very well be in the field of hardcore wrestling, the icon, the legend Magic, has been unshakable since seizing the No Rules Championship.
And when you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. That's Magic. He loves throwing people through things.
It's kinda true. Sure, Mr. Pogo can go through the motions in a hardcore match, but Magic is like an artist working in his favorite medium, like a sculptor or a painter. And an extremely violent and disturbed sculptor or painter who works in blood like Matisse Ortega worked in oils. Magic loves this insanity. He thrives on it. It's a much deeper, way more personal thing for the Jersey All-Pro Hall of Famer. He loves defending the title. Magic has made that bad boy his own. And I don't think Mr. Pogo is gonna be that guy tonight.
I don't think so either. Oh, will you look at this right here? I don't believe it. Well, check out Babaloo over here. The icon, the legend Magic, taking a page out of a 70s cop show. Oh, man, also taking a page out of the Godfather's playbook. I don't even know if the Godfather's going to appreciate that, but at least Magic has a good taste to not bring out any ladies from the red light district with him. Oh, man, what a get-up. The icon, the legend Magic, constantly reinventing himself, constantly keeping his circle moving. We've seen people that have been with Magic 1 or 2 times and then just disappear again. The only people he's been loyal with are the X-Clan, and they've been together like 15, 20 years.
That is a really terrific look from Magic. I think he should keep it, like forever.
the Icon, the Legend Magic, the Jersey All-Pro Hall of Famer, and the RWL No Rules Hardcore Champion. Definitely looking like something off Starsky and Hutch.
I do love a good hardcore match, guys. What a way to start off the second hour of 3 hours of wrestling action tonight.
I'm sure Magic's got it, but Mr. Pogo is not going to make it easy.
Introducing first the challenger from South Tama, Japan. Weighing 284 pounds, Mr. Pogo.
Bet the big man Magic would be happy to know everybody in broadcast has his back. Pogo isn't gonna do it, you guys. If Bruiser Brody couldn't do
And
it...
his opponent from Newark, New Jersey. Weighing 320 pounds, the WL No Rules Hardcore Champion. The Icon, the Legends Magic.
I damn remember the first time I saw Magic wrestle. It was out on Staten Island more years ago than I care to remember. He was in a hardcore match just like this against a fellow named Jumbo Joe Guns. Drove him through a damn door. Magic's been at this a long time, though No Rules Championship being shown to Mr. Pogo, who's also been at this hardcore thing a long time. Expect this one to become unpleasant, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Kanamura, wishing he had hazardous duty pay. Mr. Pogo's ready to rock, so is the Icon, the Legend Magic. Love that entrance. Oh my goodness, here we go. Referee Tom Kanamura rings the bell. Pogo charges. There's a spear right out of the gate. We're going to wrap this one up quick. 1, 2. Almost did, too. Damn near a near fall within 10 seconds from Mr. Pogo. There's a stomp to Magic. Magic catches a series of kicks to the head from Mr. Pogo. Mr. Pogo opens up with some hard right hands to the head of Magic. Follows that up with a stomp to the midsection. Pogo taking himself out right away. Wasting no time. Comes back with a candlestick. Magic still not on his feet. Mr. Pogo got that kid. Oh, man. Cracked him across the back of the head with the candlestick. Stomps him on the back. Mr. Pogo in control of Magic at the moment. No Rules title on the line. Here comes Pogo. Ass over tea kettle over the top rope. Human missile. Human cannonball. Taking down the Icon, the Legend Magic. The No Rules Champion in big time trouble. Right away from the word go, here we are in the first minute, and Magic has not mounted any offense whatsoever. It's been all Mr. Pogo from the bell, and it still is. On the outside, battering each other now. Mr. Pogo in control of Magic. The referee is the fifth post in the middle of the ring. He can't even count. Mr. Pogo really going to work on Magic's arms, and that's going to factor in later. Magic ain't going to be able to swing them weapons. There's a pair of knees across the back of Magic. Mr. Pogo rounds him up again. Into the ring post. Into the ring post time. 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 It's into the ring post time with the title on the line. You can play it anytime, even if you're 99. Magic was going to play El Caban with that guitar. Mr. Pogo says, oh no, you don't have seen that cartoon. Pogo rolls in after Magic gets a hold of him, catches a shot to the midsection from the Icon. The No Rules Champion with Pogo in a bear hug center ring. No ropes to get to. Tom Kanamura taking it out, but Pogo's going to find his way out right away. Couple of shots to the head. Magic, well, there's a running kick from Mr. Pogo that takes Magic down to the mat. Mr. Pogo going in for another equalizer here. And this No Rules title matchup. There's a door. Magic's familiar with that one, like I said. Mr. Pogo gets a hold of Magic, whips him to the ropes. Big time kick to the head. Not one but two. One to the back and one to the side. Magic's got to be seeing stars. There's another shot to the head. Mr. Pogo catching some elbows from Magic. So far it hasn't really gotten all that crazy yet. Oh man, slammed to the canvas. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Well, it's been physical. The wrestling's been really good, but so far the No Rules thing hasn't really been much of a factor. Magic all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here he comes. Boom. Right across the chest of Mr. Pogo. Mr. Pogo Pitched halfway across the ring. Magic is lit up. Been a while since we've seen the No Rules champ defending the title, but you know him, always ready to go at a moment's notice. Magic pulls Mr. Pogo into the ring. He's got the guitar. And here we go. Come-on. Nope. Swinging a miss. Swinging a miss. Come on. There it is, Mr. Pogo. Lying amongst the debris. As Magic stops Mr. Pogo here. Kick to the gut. Magic has him up. There's the spin. There's the sit-out powerbomb. And here's a cover. 1, 2. Oh, there's one. Magic with the upper hand right now. Gets a hold of Mr. Pogo. Has him up. Hangs him up on the top rope. Already with one pinfall down. With one more pinner submission to go. And this one's all over. There's a stomp to the back of Mr. Pogo. Magic gonna do a little weightlifting here. As Mr. Pogo all the way up. A little show and there, boom, there it is. Mr. Pogo landing amongst all that broken guitar and doors and whatnot. Magic comes back with another guitar. And another El Capone to Mr. Pogo. Kabong! Oh man, Mr. Pogo back on his feet, moves in on Magic. There's a kick. Mr. Pogo with a hard knee to the midsection of Magic. The No Rules champion back on the bad end of this business here. Got one fall already. Has to keep Mr. Pogo from getting the other two. There's a knee to the head. Pogo covers. 1, 2. Nope. 2, says Tom Canamora. An overhand right from Mr. Pogo to Magic. Rebound off the ropes. Flying punch takes Magic down. Magic slow to get to his feet here. Pogo rounds him up with a hard forearm right to the side of the head of the icon, the legend Magic. Mr. Pogo whips him to the ropes. There's a duck under. There's a leapfrog from Pogo, and there's a flying punch. Another cover center ring. 1, 2. Oh, well, now Magic refusing to give up the ship here. Doesn't even want Pogo to get that one pin. Doesn't want him to tie it up. Mr. Pogo, one more time, under the ring and comes up with a table this time. Tables, doors, they're going to build a set from the honeymooners pretty soon. Mr. Pogo gets a hold of Magic while he's showboating, drives a whole bunch of knees into Magic's lower abdomen. There's a kick. Mr. Pogo driving all of his weight into Magic's chest. All the way up and missed with that one. Magic rolls him up. Oh man, cool. Magic, nice work right there. Whip. Mr. Pogo power slammed onto the table. Here's a cover. 1. That was close. One more fall for Magic and this one's all done. Mr. Pogo goes for the ride. There's a power bomb. Mr. Pogo turned over by Magic. Drives a knee into the canvas. Magic rounds him up. Pogo whipped into the referee. He's not hurt. Thank goodness. Mr. Pogo against the ropes. Magic gets a hold of him, starts yanking that arm. Gonna pay him back for all the damage he tried to do to Magic's arms. Magic drives his head into the turnbuckle. The icon with a hard right to Mr. Pogo, and there's another one. And Magic loves to punch hard. Mr. Pogo catching some hell against those ropes on the arms. Magic takes a brief respite to step outside. Gets a hold of a trash can. Here we go. Telling you, they're gonna build a whole sitcom in there. Magic with a set of driving elbows to the side of the head of Mr. Pogo. He's gonna go for the cover here. 1, 2. Oh, again, Mr. Pogo finding his way out of danger. Magic clubs him over the head with a right. Grabs a hold of it and has him up. Hangs him up off the top rope. Mr. Pogo in trouble here. Magic all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here we go again. Big time diving elbow across the chest of Mr. Pogo. Magic Rounds him up over the shoulder again. Turns him over. Look at this. Oh, reverse dominator slam face first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, now Magic retains the No Rules Championship over Mr. Pogo by pinfall.
Here is the time. 8 minutes and 24 seconds. Your winner. Best of 3 falls. Still, no rules champion. Magic.
A completely expected, no surprise, the Icon, the Legend Magic, picking up the win over Mr. Pogo to retain the RWL No Rules Championship, and well, you guess you kinda knew it all along.
Yes, sir, Don. Some guys just got it like that, and Magic certainly appears to have it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, a whole lot more action ahead when we return from the break. Hope you're still here when we get back.
Well, we all saw history made at the last Snow with the fall of American powers. Now the big bad responsibility falls to Frankie Pacone and Marta Gordon, the new women's tag team champions, as they begin their run with this non-title match with Emi Mizuno and Tia Suzuki, pretty poised.
Yo, GB, are you really interviewing Power and Beauty after the match?
Well, Christy and gentlemen,
Yes, I am Christy.
a great deal of curiosity and interest surrounding this matchup. The first for Frankie Pacone and Marta Gordon as the new Women's World Tag Team Champions. Still a bit of a shock to say.
Danielle doesn't like it.
Emi Mizuno and Tia Suzuki making their way to the ring. And well, it's an opportunity for them to face the Women's Tag Team Champions. And though they've never been to the top, Emi Mizuno and Tia Suzuki, oh, hang on a second here.
I'm hanging on.
Everybody's favorite part of the Kanari Doku entrance, and there it was, ladies and gentlemen. The 18 to 24 demographic certainly enjoying themselves on this one.
I'm not in the demographic, Don, but who wouldn't want to be the cream filling in the middle of that sandwich cookie?
Myron, come on, man. Dig yourself.
Was it something I said?
All I can say is wow, because this has only been the second time in 2025 that the Women's World Tag titles have changed hands, but it's been the most impactful title change this year. Power and Beauty have been mostly well received by the fans outside of some American Powers loyalists, unlike the universally hated by everybody Angels of Anarchy during their 3 weeks with the titles. But now comes the success, and with it, regular title defenses, a marked increase in appearances, all the responsibilities that come with paying the cost to be the boss. But the Stronghold now has one more pair of tag team champions. And it's a huge thing for the Stronghold.
You've got no idea how huge, Wally. Just think about it. The originals, the Psychedelics, Gary Galaxy, Big Jake Blackwell, and of course Warlord Santos, and now Power and Beauty are part of a very special club within the Stronghold. Everybody is watching this first matchup, and it's kind of a must-win for Frankie and Marta, so as not to embarrass themselves before the fans and their peers.
All right, again, my man Martello in the production truck. 1,000 thank yous. May blessings rain upon your head. I love not screaming and eating cough drops all night. All right, here we go. Tom Canamora rings the bell. They come center ring. Emi Mizuno gets a hold of Frankie. Slams her down face first into the mat. Mizuno with a beautiful spin kick. Here we go again. Mizuno has her up, slams her face down a second time, and beats it out of town. Turns it over to Tia Suzuki. Frankie Pacone charges, catches Suzuki with a clothesline. Tia Suzuki winds up the arm. Frankie Pacone catches a kick to the midsection. Suzuki whips her into the corner. Here comes Emi Mizuno again. Here comes a double team from Kanari Doku. Double clothesline. Down goes Frankie Pacone. And Frankie Pacone on the defensive from the word go here. One arm slam from Mizuno. A slap to the face from Marta Gordon on the outside here. Frankie goes behind, whips her into the corner. Here comes Marta Gordon. And the double team from Power and Beauty, the new Women's Tag Team Champions. Still kind of hurts to say it. Danielle's taking it pretty hard. Blatant choke. Yes, she is. She is not doing too well. But she'll be all right. They always are, God bless them. Here we go again. Marta Gordon whips Mizuno to the corner. Another slap to the face from Frankie Picone. And Power and Beauty. Oh, there's a cover. Look at this. 1, 2. Wow, that was a great pin. Marta Gordon showing out here. Apparently the disdain, the dislike between Power and Beauty and Pretty Poison is quite real. You can see it. Mizuno counters out of the corner. Drives a knee into the head of Marta Gordon. A kick to the back. And again, the tide is starting to turn here. Mizuno turns her attention to Frankie Picone. Takes herself out onto the apron with Frankie. Drops her on the lip of the apron. Sylvia Strong standing there strong against the Hurricane. This ain't good. Oh, man, Marta Gordon catching a backbreaker. Emmy Mizuno whips her to... Oh, look. Hey, wow. All right. She is showing out. This is a good match so far. Been a good ride for these first couple of minutes. Emmy Mizuno putting those feet all over Marta Gordon. And she is in trouble. Sylvia Strong keeping a cautious eye on things, but keep hanging back like she always does most of the time. Oh, drop kick catches Frankie Picone. And a knee to the back from Marta Gordon. Emmy Mizuno effectively taking out both members of Power and Beauty, at least for the time being. Head scissor. And a knock to the noggin from Marta Gordon. Marta catches a kick to the back. Emmy Mizuno beating it out of town. Here comes Tia Suzuki on the tag. Marta Gordon in the far right corner. Quickly gets out of it. Seeing Tia Suzuki coming. An abdominal stretch. Trying to wear down Tia Suzuki. Suzuki, look at this. Nice head scissor. A running knee takes Marta Gordon down. I kind of wonder if the dislike goes the other way. It's Pretty Poison, Kanari Doku. Do they feel the same way about Power and Beauty? Well, guess we'll never know until we talk to them. Johnny Bianco's going to talk to them after the match. Wow. 1. Oh. Well, just the one, says the ref. Marta Gordon whips Tia Suzuki to her team's corner. Wow. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Tia Suzuki. Marta Gordon with a nice suplex. One-arm suplex. Out rolls Suzuki. Marta all the way up on the top turnbuckle. And here it goes. Double axe handle right to the head. Well, a counter from Tia Suzuki. Marta Gordon caught up by Suzuki, driving knees into the midsection for Marta Gordon. Tia Suzuki makes her way. Whoa! Well, there goes Frankie Picone again. Marta Gordon all by herself here against Tia Suzuki. A clothesline takes Suzuki down. Marta going for a quick cover. That was smart. 1. Oh, well, not even a 1. Tia Suzuki can't believe what she just said, what she just experienced. Head first into the turnbuckle. Marta Gordon again with that nice one-arm suplex. Marta Gordon, well, Power and Beauty. They certainly give off championship vibes. Here's a tag to Emmy Mizuno. Mizuno locks up Marta. Whips her to the ropes. Nice German suplex with a pin. Here we go. 1. Well, both these teams on point. Both these teams just showing out here. Running kick from Frankie Picone, who came in on the tag. Mizuno pitches Frankie over the top rope out onto the floor. She's got her eye on Marta Gordon too, but here comes Frankie. He catches a couple of kicks from Mizuno, quickly counters Mizuno into an inverted DDT. Okay. Frankie whips her to Power and Beauty's corner. And a set of driving shoulders and a clubbing right to Mizuno. Frankie covers. One. Well, now, this one's been a ride so far. Here we go again. Marta Gordon comes in on the tag. Sylvia Strong controls most of the gold in RWL, and that is pretty wild. Either insanely successful or insanely obscene, depending on how you look at it. I think Danielle Heathcote is telling me it's obscene. They have too much gold, she said. Poor thing. I feel bad for Danielle. Tia Suzuki fails to connect with the driving knee. Marta Gordon whips her to the corner. Oh, man. Marta Gordon up on the middle rope with bad intentions for Tia Suzuki. Reverse Dragon Sleeper just hanging her up there, depriving her of air. Marta takes herself topside again. Here we go. Boom! Drop the leg right across the throat of Tia Suzuki. Here's another cover. One. Mizuno breaks up the pin. Frankie Pacone comes in. Yeah, well, here we go. Power and Beauty with some pretty serious fan support from the word go. As opposed to the Angels of Anarchy, we were seeing those Not My Tag Team Champion signs. Now we're seeing Power and Beauty signs. I guess it's a favorable change. At least we'll get you, and those who aren't into it will get used to it, I suppose. Tia Suzuki with a knee and an axe kick to Frankie Pacone. It's been a good match here. Tia Suzuki covers. 1, 2. Well, a near fall, but Frankie Pacone kicking out at 2. There's Emmy Mizuno coming in. Frankie Pacone catches a clothesline from Mizuno. Down she goes. A clubbing overhand right. Frankie to the far right corner. There's a shot to the face to Mizuno. Back into the abdominal stretch. They know they're not going to get a submission, but it damn sure wears down the opponent. Mizuno counters. Wraps the legs around the neck, and whoa, beautifully done by Emmy Mizuno. Frankie Pacone whipped to the Canary Doku corner. Up on the middle rope. A sharp knee to the back of Frankie, who tags out. Here comes Marta Gordon. Here catches a clothesline. Emmy Mizuno on her game. Not missing a trick, working on everybody. Mizuno wrapped up into a pin by Marta. 1, 2. Close but no cigar. Marta Gordon turns her attention to Tia Suzuki, hangs her up off the top rope. Meanwhile, on the other side, Frankie Pacone with a hold on Mizuno gets her back in the ring for Marta. Marta gratefully taking the return. Mizuno is laid out. Marta winds it up into the submission. The crossface could be the end. Mizuno, being stretched over here. Stretched, I tell you. Mizuno rounded up by Marta Gordon. Marta gets a good hold on her. Smashes her head into the turnbuckle. Marta pulls her back out. Has her up. Scoop slam. And Marta Gordon all the way up on that middle rope. Mizuno catches a double axe handle to the back of the head. And Marta Gordon gracefully steps on out, turns it over to Frankie Pacone. They are pretty good performers, I'll tell you that. Worthy tag team champions. There we go, Frankie Pacone whips Marta to the corner. There's, a quick counter from Mizuno. Mizuno whips Frankie to her team's corner. Get out of the way, Tom. A series of kicks. A go behind. And Frankie Pacone countering that one-arm slam. Frankie gets a quick hold on Emmy Mizuno. Drags her towards center. There's a stomp to the midsection.
Oh, look at this. Nice. Got wrenched into a pin. One. Tia Suzuki. Right there to mess things up for Frankie Picone. Mizuno whipped to the power and beauty corner again. Frankie yanking on the arm. And here comes Marta Gordon on the tag. Here's a double team for you. Here we go. Oh, man. Nicely done by Frankie and Marta. Marta quickly going for a cover here. 1, 2, 3. Well, chop this one up. It is done.
All right, well, Tim Curry, the ring announcer, is taking a little break on this one. So at 11 minutes and 45 seconds, Frankie and Marta taking up the win over Kanari Doku in their first non-title matchup as their reign as Women's World Tag Team Champions. Oh, man. Love that sign. Folks, we'll be back with more of the Labor Day Slam-A-Thon right after this. Please, tough mom's dying.
Folks, while they are a little tired from their match, Sylvia Strong and Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon, Power and Beauty, the new Women's World Tag Team Champions, have graciously given me a few minutes here. Ladies, congratulations to all of you. Sylvia, another set of championships for the Stronghold. Must feel pretty good.
Listen here, Cakes. You talk to me 24/7, babe. You can roll over in bed to talk to me, am I right? You talk to Frankie and Marta. They're the stars of the show. And the fans already know about me, Cakes. They want to fucking meet Frankie and Marta.
Ah, yes, well then, I know the feeling is only a few days old. But how are you both feeling about being women's tag champs at long last?
It's a lot more responsibility than you expect usually for most people, but we're the Stronghold's gals. In fact, we're the Stronghold's only gals, so we train hard, study what we need to know to stay on top. And now that we're here, Marta and me know there's some fans out there that expected American Powers to be at the top forever, but we're hoping Marta and me to prove that Power and Beauty are the real deal, and we're going to earn the right to be Women's World Tag Champions.
What Frankie means, and didn't say out loud, is American Powers had their time in the spotlight, and it was a lot more than most women get in a crowded division. Don't hate Power and Beauty because it's our turn. We're not ungrateful ego-trippin' jagoffs like some of these gals out here. And we're not blowing sunshine up anyone's ass. We compete hard, we compete for real, and we want to send the fans home feeling like they saw something that night. That's our manifesto right there, Johnny.
Listen, GB, we promise you a more up-close and personal kind of interview another time. Because we are definitely done for tonight, but we don't want to leave the fans hanging. So let me close by telling everyone. If you want to know what Power and Beauty are all about, then you look at the originals. The Psychedelics, anyone that's part of the Stronghold. Because, yeah, that's us too. Marta and me will take on anybody. Anytime, anywhere. For any reason. You just sign in the dotted line and be ready to rock the spot against Frankie Picone and Marta Gordon.
And so, there we have a brief bit promising look at the new women's tag champs, Power and Beauty. The Labor Day Slam-A-Thon continues in a moment. Stay with us.
All right, good citizens, we are going to close out the second hour with a great tag team title matchup. The Rage Tag Team Championships on the line. Oliver Hollywood and Tommy Wilcox again joining forces as they try to fend off a challenge from Eddie and Ray, the Guns brothers.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match, set for 1 fall, with a 20-minute time limit, is for the RWL Rage Tag Team Championships.
And the hunt for tag team gold continues for Eddie and Ray, the Guns brothers, the beloved anti-heroes of the RWL, along with Angie Angel Guns, Women's International Champion. But, yeah, they have knocked on every available door. They've been to the originals. They went to see the Psychedelics, and this time they've come to knock on the door of Oliver Hollywood and Tommy Wilcox. I forgot to even mention Wild Fortune. They've been there, too.
And it has got to be mentioned, Tex, Wilcox and Hollywood have held on to those titles since they relieved Chris Wilde and Jeff Fortune of the Rage Tag Team belts, Wilcox and Hollywood have been holding on with all 10 fingers and all 10 toes. And Faye Crawford's been the glue that held them together. It's wild to think. They didn't even want to be tag team partners until Faye Crawford pushed Tommy Wilcox into it.
Would you look at Wilcox and Hollywood now? They're two-time tag team champs this year alone if you count their 2-week run with the Snarl Tag Team Championships. And yes, I do count it. The Guns brothers have the usual 50-50 chance of becoming new Rage Tag champs, same as they've had with all the tag team title holders they've faced before. But damn, they have had a streak of luck, and all of it's been bad.
Introducing first the challengers along with Women's International Champion Angie Angel Guns at a combined weight of 478 pounds from the Bronx, New York. Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns and El Jefe Ray Guns, the Guns brothers. Their opponents, accompanied by the Fairfield Fox, Faye Crawford, at a combined weight of 452 pounds. The Rage Tag Team Champions, Wilcox.
Boy, Tex, I'm sure glad your throat's holding up. Are you sure you're going to be good for hour 3?
Hell, I got all this to get through, and we still got Snarl to get through on Saturday. It's a busy week around here. Oliver Hollywood and El Jefe starting us off. Willie Johnson rings the bell, and off we go. Oliver Hollywood winds up the arm, slams El Jefe down. Ray Guns catches a boot to the face. Oliver Hollywood misses with the moonsault, but counters with an elbow to the leg of El Jefe. There's a kick to the midsection. Oliver Hollywood winds him up. Oh, man. Beautiful suplex from Ollie. Hollywood in control of El Jefe right now. El Jefe counters with an elbow to the gut. Rebounds off the middle rope. Look at this right here. Wheelbarrow facebuster to Oliver Hollywood. Ray Guns up on the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Oh, man. Nice arm drag from El Jefe Ray Guns. Ray opens up with a series of shots to the head of Hollywood. The Fairfield Fox, Faye Crawford, looking on, the key motivator of the Oliver Hollywood, Tommy Wilcox combination. Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns has been brought in on the tag. He starts going to work on Oliver Hollywood, who slips out the back door on him. They lock up, kick to the midsection. Hollywood winds up the arm again. That beautiful one-arm suplex from Hollywood. Oliver Hollywood locks up Mr. Ringside. Eddie Guns takes him to his corner. Head first into the turnbuckle goes Mr. Ringside. Ollie slams him face first into that middle turnbuckle. Oh, man. That's a nice one of those, what Don, you'd call it an unorthodox move. Unorthodox, yeah, that's it. Exactly. Oliver Hollywood taking a little bit too long, lollygagging, but finally gets him into the corner. Winds him up again, slams him into the middle turnbuckle. He did it hard. Here comes Tommy Wilcox, the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin. Off the top rope moonsault. Oh, man, these guys can move. Well, not for nothing are they the Rage Tag Team Champions. And they want to stay tag team champions. Here we go. Oh, man, that was beautiful. Tommy Wilcox showing off right out of the gate. Tommy moves in on Mr. Ringside, who's on Green Street right now. Whipped over the top rope, out onto the floor. And here comes Tommy Wilcox right after him. Mr. Ringside with a knee to the head of Tommy Wilcox. Wilcox rounded up. Hard forearm from Eddie Guns. Tommy counters, gets back up on his feet, delivers a kick to Mr. Ringside. Gets him back inside the ring. And here comes Tommy Wilcox over the top rope, but here comes El Jefe Ray Guns. And he opens up with a series of shots and kicks and a boot to the face of Wilcox. But here comes Oliver Hollywood on the tag. Fresh partners all the way around here. Hollywood winds him up. Neck breaker drop. Man, El Jefe went still quick. Ray Guns with a kick to the gut of Oliver Hollywood. Tommy Wilcox laid out on the outside. Looks like he might have taken a bit too much punishment. Oliver Hollywood walks him over to the other side, drops him headfirst into the turnbuckle. Talk about being down and out on the other side. Oh, man, Mr. Ringside don't look too good neither. Angie Angel Guns, the women's international champion, watching as the family takes a bit of punishment here at the hands of Oliver Hollywood off the top rope, elbow right across the chest of El Jefe Ray Guns. Again, Oliver Hollywood with those piston-like punches to the head of El Jefe Ray Guns. Mr. Ringside finally back up on his feet. Just looking on. He should be back at his tag corner. Oliver Hollywood stretching that arm on El Jefe. Ray Guns does a little twist and turn. Nails him with a couple of shots and he's free. Ollie over the top rope. Out onto the floor. Here comes... Whoa! He missed the mark by about an inch. Oh, man. Forearm right to the face of Oliver Hollywood as the referee counts. Ollie catches another kick on the wrong side of town as the Guns brothers really start to go to work on Oliver Hollywood and Tommy Wilcox. The RWL Rage Tag Team titles hanging in the balance here. El Jefe Ray Guns rounds up Oliver Hollywood. There's a low kick. El Jefe, apparently done playing with his food, gets himself back inside the ring. Over the top rope and back out again. The count starts all over again. Slam face first into the floor by Oliver Hollywood. El Jefe winds him. Oh man, that was beautiful. A little use of Oliver Hollywood's own move there. Pretty clever. El Jefe Ray Guns, masterful. And here we go into a submission hold on the outside. Tommy Wilcox coming to the rescue. Doesn't need to see his partner stretched out any more than he has to be. Almost to the barricades goes Ray Guns to Oliver Hollywood, but he's had enough. He goes back inside. The count continues on Oliver Hollywood. Ollie finally stands himself back up. Gets himself back inside the ring. El Jefe catches a shot to the midsection from Ollie. Hollywood escorts El Jefe to his team's corner. He's going for a ride into the turnbuckle too. Just like his brother. El Jefe counters with an enziguri. Ollie rounded back up. Knees to the face from El Jefe Ray Guns. Double leg drop to the lower abdomen. Mr. Ringside Eddie Guns comes in on the tag. The Guns brothers have been in control for a little bit now. Nice moonsault from Eddie Guns. There's a stomp. Eddie checks out. Guess the moonsault was too physically demanding. El Jefe takes over. Ray Guns rounds up. Ollie takes him down. Here we go. Into the figure four. Possible submission here. Oliver Hollywood in big trouble. Oh man, and Tommy Wilcox just got taken out. But El Jefe relinquishing the hold for whatever reason. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. I guess he thought he had him, but he didn't. That was damn close though. El Jefe misses with the flying crossbody. Oliver Hollywood tags him with a toe kick. Beautifully done by Ollie. Oliver Hollywood snaps the arm on El Jefe Ray Guns. Takes him down to the mat. Oh, man. Oliver Hollywood, the crackerjack. He's been tag team champions a couple of times before. Once with American Supreme Matt Clark. El Jefe slammed to the canvas by Oliver Hollywood. Ollie moves in. There's a kick. El Jefe Ray Guns trying to figure it all out. He's being picked apart by Oliver Hollywood. Oh, man. Shot after shot after shot, stomp after stomp. Oliver Hollywood just relentless. El Jefe. Here he comes. Oh, catches a hard kick from Oliver Hollywood. Ollie takes him down into a submission here. Twisting that arm, but Mr. Ringside Eddie Gunn's there to break it up. Oliver Hollywood going back in for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, man. Damn close. Oliver Hollywood showboating here for the fans. Oh, they love Oliver Hollywood here in London. Mr. Ringside misses with the kick. He's coming on the tag. He's the legal man now. Oliver Hollywood whipped to the corner. Mr. Ringside with savage knees to the midsection of Oliver Hollywood. Down he goes. Oliver counters. Back up on his feet. Moves in on Mr. Ringside. Winds up the arm. Running arm breaker from Oliver. Oliver steps out. Here comes Tommy Wilcox, the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin. Misses with the kick. Mr. Ringside tries it again. Gets a hold of Tommy Wilcox. Takes him a little walk across town into the corner turnbuckles. Thrown out towards center ring. Oliver Hollywood looking on. Tommy Wilcox on Dream Street. Whoa! Quickly evades the kick, though. Tommy Wilcox got that ring awareness back real quick. Mr. Ringside misses with the clothesline. Delivers the kick to the gut instead of kick to the leg. They lock up again. Kick to the gut from Tommy Wilcox. And he's taking Eddie Gunn's walkies across town. Up off the top rope. Another arm drag from the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin. Tommy Wilcox sets it up and misses with the moonsault. Mr. Ringside with the quick old lay on that one. Kick to the gut from Wilcox. Tommy Wilcox takes it out onto the apron. Takes a quick run to the corner. And here we go. Oh, man, that was beautifully executed by Tommy Wilcox. Oh, just amazing. Kick to the back of Mr. Ringside, and there's another one. Wilcox turning the momentum around here for his team. Eddie Gunn's into the corner. Tommy has him up on the top turnbuckle. Follows him up, and whoa! There it is, the Salida del Sol off the top. 1, 2. Oh, man, damn close. A lot of near falls in this match. Again, the Rage Tag titles on the line. We're more than halfway through. Mr. Ringside misses with that kick again. Ollie takes him down quickly with the neck breaker. Oliver Hollywood snaps the leg on Eddie Gunn's. Gets a hold of him. There's a kick to the gut. Ollie winds him up for that one-arm suplex again. Oliver Hollywood tags out Tommy Wilcox. Now the legal man, Mr. Ringside, in some trouble here and not offering any offense back. There it is, another Salida del Sol. 1, 2, and again another near fall. El Jefe with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker to Oliver Hollywood. Tommy Wilcox delivers a kick to El Jefe. Changes his mind, goes back, delivers the moonsault on Mr. Ringside. And this one's got a little bit crazy. Tommy up to the top turnbuckle. Mr. Ringside puts a stop to that one. Rebounds off the middle ropes, misses with the moonsault though. There's a kick to the head. What a ride this one's been. Oh, okay. El Jefe comes in on the tag. Wilcox with a shot to the back. Out onto the apron goes El Jefe. And Enziguri puts him all the way out onto the floor. Tommy rolls on out after El Jefe. El Jefe countered by Tommy Wilcox. Delivers a kick to the face. Tommy very aware of Mr. Ringside right there. Yes, he is. Hangs him up off the top rope and down to the floor he goes. Tommy off the top. Oh, well. Oh. Sitting down is going to be a problem for Tommy Wilcox for a little bit. Man. El Jefe with a neck breaker on Tommy Wilcox. Spins him around with the right. Goes behind. Grabs both knees. into the back of Tommy Wilcox. Mr. Ringside is still laid out. Finally coming to his senses. Wilcox right there, but Eddie Gunn's fully aware of his presence. El Jefe looking like he's got a sense that his team's got this one in the bag, and Tommy Wilcox looks a little bit winded. The referee counting. The count is broken. Here we go. Oh, Hurricane Rana off the top rope. The Guns brothers. Not bad at doing some showing off themselves. Whoa. El Jefe with a head scissor on Tommy Wilcox. He's already looking spent. And this is going to wear him out even more. Wilcox locks up. Ray Guns pitches him towards the barricades. Takes himself back inside the ring. The count continues, but El Jefe don't care. He's just having a great time. Over the top. Whoa, man. Like a drill bit. That was amazing. Tommy Wilcox taking down El Jefe. Almost took out Fake Crawford, too. That was close, but that was beautiful. El Jefe gets Wilcox back in the ring. He's going to pay him back for that one if he can. Ray Guns gets a hold of Wilcox. Escorts him to the Guns brothers part of town. But Wilcox counters, gets a hold of El Jefe, has him up over the shoulders. El Jefe counters. Wilcox counters with a kick. El Jefe counters with an elbow. And finally, somebody caught that running kick. Wilcox won the pony on that one. 1, 2. Oh, man. Another near fall. Damn, these guys ain't playing around. El Jefe with a snap suplex on the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin. Here comes Mr. Ringside on the tag. And we got less than 5 minutes left. We could be looking at another time limit draw here. Wilcox just busted open by Eddie Guns. Nice counter and a leg sweep from Wilcox, who beats it out of town, turns it over to Oliver Hollywood. Eddie Guns nails Oliver Hollywood with that running kick. They finally learned to connect with it after the whole match. Oliver Hollywood counters. Gets a hold of Mr. Ringside, slams his knee into the canvas. Gets a hold of him again, winds up the arm. Running arm breaker. Nice parlay of moves from Oliver Hollywood as Tommy Wilcox is brought in on the tag. Oh man, this one's a pop boiler. Mr. Ringside on the canvas as Tommy Wilcox goes to work. Wilcox rounds up Mr. Ringside, whips him to his team's corner. Up to the top turnbuckle goes Mr. Ringside. Here comes Tommy Wilcox, and whoa, what a beautiful avalanche Hurricane Rana from the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin. Tommy takes him back. There's the head into the turnbuckle. Up to the top turnbuckle goes Mr. Ringside again. Wilcox takes him for another ride. There's a Salida del Sol out the corner. 1. Wow, just a 1 that time. Man, what a match. These guys ain't playing for shit. Oh, that was beautiful. Wilcox with some athletic stuff right there. Tommy up to the top right turnbuckle, waiting for Mr. Ringside to stand up. Double axe handle finds the mark and followed up with a stomp. Wilcox with an elbow to the top of the head of Mr. Ringside as Oliver Hollywood comes in on the tag. I'm getting close to that 2-minute warning, guys. Don't think those tag team titles are changing hands this evening. Not the way this one's going. Oliver Hollywood covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Man. Another. Shut up. Kick to the back from Oliver Hollywood. He takes it to the corner. Turns it over to Tommy Wilcox. Wilcox moves in on Mr. Ringside. Tries for the neck breaker, but no. Eddie Guns misses with the running kick. Wilcox with a kick. Winds up the arm. And he's taking Eddie Guns' walkies again. Off the top rope, there's the arm drag one more time to Mr. Ringside. Tommy going for the cover. 1, 2. And both these teams got to be aware that time has got to be running out. They've got to know that. They may not have watches on them, but they know time's got to be running short. Mr. Ringside misses with his move, so does Tommy Wilcox. Meanwhile, on the outside, it's El Jefe and Oliver Hollywood. Wilcox with a series of shots to Mr. Ringside. Choke and Eddie Guns on the top rope. Oliver Hollywood in control of El Jefe on the outside, starts raining those piston punches onto the head of Ray Guns. Tommy Wilcox on the inside with Mr. Ringside. Off the top rope moonsault from Tommy. Liked it so much he's going to do another one. 2 moonsaults to Mr. Ringside already. Oliver Hollywood slams Ray Guns face first into the canvas. He's finally done playing, gets back to his corner. Good thing, too, we have less than 1 minute to go, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa! Here comes Oliver Hollywood. Mr. Ringside on his own. El Jefe's not going to be doing him much good. Here we go again. Into the armbar. Oliver Hollywood has him. And Mr. Ringside is tapping. That is it. Wilcox and Hollywood retaining the Rage Tag Team titles against the Guns Brothers by submission. Wow.
The time was 19 minutes and 36 seconds. Your winners by submission still Rage Tag Team Champions, Wilcox and Hollywood.
With about 24 seconds to go, talk about your astounding buzzer beaters. Wilcox and Hollywood have done it again. And this time they've done it to the Guns Brothers, retaining the Rage Tag Team Championships in absolutely astounding fashion. The Guns Brothers performing admirably, of course, but it's just an amazing win with just 24 seconds. Oh my, absolutely astounding.
Hey man, Wilcox and Hollywood saved us from a time-limit draw. We're just about to wrap up.
All right, friends, fans, and fam. We've got a few minutes before the start of the third and final hour of the Labor Day Slam-A-Thon. And boy howdy, it just gets even crazier the further up the card you go. Still ahead in the third hour, the RWL International Championship being defended, with the man of the people, Big Jake Blackwell, locking horns with former international champion Das Deutschenhammer Josef von Schmidt. Also of note, we saw him quit Bell Unlimited on Snarl the other night, and Macho Man Randy Savage, along with Miss Elizabeth, celebrates his emancipation from too short Popeye.
Wally.
I'm terribly sorry. Excuse me. Randy Savage celebrates his divestment from Welfare Popeye in a match against the Honky Tonk Man, and in our singles main event, Triple Crown King of the Monsters, Warlord Santos challenges American Supreme Matt Clark for the RWL World Heavyweight title, with the Mexican Monolith knowing have to surrender one of the 3 belts he has now if he wins. And coming up, there's still the insane 8-woman War Games match between Team RWL and the Future Endeavored. Also quickly before we go to intermission, Wednesday, September 17 will be a special Ladies Night card, hosting to Women's Championship tournaments on the same show. So fans of the ladies division better, mark September 17th on your calendars. We'll be back with our 3 of the Labor Day Slam-A-Thon in just a few minutes.